I remember every second of those 14 hours. Not because I want to, but because fear tattoos itself on the soul. One moment I was walking to my car. The next, a hand clamped over my mouth, a needle pricked my neck, and the world blurred like melting paint. When I woke up, I was in a moving vehicle, wrists zip-tied, headlights slicing through a forest road. The man beside me had a calmness that didn't belong in a kidnapper's car. He didn't speak, didn't threaten, just drove like time belonged to him. I tried to focus on details: pine smell, mud on his boots, a scar on his knuckle shaped like a crooked crescent. My brain kept cataloging clues automatically, survival mode masquerading as memory. We stopped near an abandoned cabin. He dragged me inside and tied me to a support beam. I asked why. He said nothing. He just turned on a radio, not to make noise, but to mask sound. Professional, methodical, hours blurred, darkness shifted. My breathing tried to escape my chest, but around the 9th hour, something changed. The kidnapper kept checking his phone, pacing, sweating. His hands trembled, not from guilt, but from fear. Fear of someone else. And then the lights went out, not in the cabin, in the forest. Everything beyond the windows went pitch black, like the night itself had been switched off. The kidnapper froze. "Not him," he whispered. Before I could ask, the door burst open. A man stepped inside, older, taller, wearing a coat that had seen more winters than I had years. His presence filled the room like a pressure shift. He didn't look at me first. He looked at my kidnapper, like a teacher disappointed in a student who already failed the test. "You weren't supposed to take her," he said. That voice, calm, low, heavy with something I couldn't read. My kidnapper stammered, I had to. They were coming for me. I needed leverage. "And so you caused a storm you can't escape," the older man replied. The kidnapper lunged toward him with a knife. The fight lasted 3 seconds. A twist, a strike, a thud. The kidnapper hit the floor, unconscious, or worse. The older man finally turned to me. "You don't know me," he said, "but your father saved my life 20 years ago. He asked me for one promise, that if anything ever touched his family, I would fix it." My breath stopped. "My father died when I was 10, I whispered. He nodded. "Promises don't." He cut the restraints, lifted me gently, and guided me outside to an unmarked SUV. The forest lights came back, not magically, but because someone had turned off the generator controlling them. He had taken out the entire perimeter before entering. As he drove me back to the city, I studied him. He had the same scar on his knuckle as the man who taught my father self-defense when I was little. I hadn't seen him in decades. I thought he was a myth, a bedtime story made of shadows and loyalty. But he was real, and he had come back for one reason. "You saved me," I said softly. He shook his head. "No, your father did." And before sunrise, he disappeared again. No name, no request, no reward. Just a promise fulfilled. Type survived. If you believe some people enter our lives at the exact moment we need them, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.